Right guys, update, as usual, red lights flashing. It's been a while, it's been a month, I think. It's been a month while I've been doing them two-stroke exhaust. I've not pulled this camera out. I probably cleaned it off, got all files off it about a month ago, put it in my bag. Thought I might film some of that two-stroke stuff, but I never did. I never ever did. I think last time we were on camera, we might have been talking about that, and then the battery might have died. No, I think it filled up with memory, and that's why I've cleared it. But yeah, I literally cannot remember where I were a month ago. I'm only doing this now because I posted up a YouTube video this morning. I thought, nah, I'm going to need some more of them soon, aren't I? So let's see what we've been on with. This is next. I've actually started this. While you've been away, I've started it. I've done a two-stroke job and I've done 6 expansion chambers. They've gone. I've not heard anything back. I might send him a message now. I might send him a message to see how he's got on with them. Because it was like last Wednesday. It's Wednesday now. It's been a week while he's had them. So yeah, this is next on. This is a bike. He lives in Norway as the customer. So I've had it here all year. This has been here since last winter, and it's winter again because I've got a jacket on. So yeah, he wants them in stainless, and that was the hardest bit. It's got some rake tight bends out at head. I'll show you a little bit, and I'll get them out. We'll get them out. But yeah, they've got some rake tight bends at head. I can't do them in stainless. I could barely do them in mild steel. We could hydroform them, but then it's too much of an expensive job, innit? So yeah, I've had that to do all year, stainless. I actually got the tight bends off Aldens. I might have said that before. Got them off Aldens. So they're down there. I've bent the long bits of it, so I've got a tight bend now and I've got a big sand bend on bottom. They're ready, so that's going to be this afternoon's job. I'm going to check them. I've also been on with these for Brian. If I don't get back onto that Sunbeam, it's done. It's as done as it was before. The customer's having chemotherapy, so he's just been sat here. It's been finished for a month as well, that's but it's just been sat here. These are for my good mate Brian with Dommy Racer, and over winter he wants to do some dyno testing. He's got a perfect drawing apparently. Someone he knows has sent him a really good drawing for a megaphone that'll run on a Dommy. That's that basically, with that 1 3/4 hole in end of it. But he wants to try some bigger holes, some bigger ends. So we've done the same cones. That's a 60mm end, I think, and that's a 50mm end. And then I've just made them like that, if this focus will work without me touching another button. I've just drilled holes in there, in the strip of it, drilled holes in the body of this, and then we're just going to do that with it. They'll just drop over end, just put four Allen heads in it, new megaphone. And then he's going to do some trimming on his pipes, so they're just for dyno work. I need to speak to Brian now. When I say battery's running out, I want to speak to Brian now, talk about the collars and put a triangle bracket on there or something like that. That's another job for today. Just going to get them finished off. I'm going to get them finished off first. An hour or so. And then, like I say, I'm just going to have a proper good look at this Yamaha then. Because when I was doing it a couple of days ago, sandbending them. And it were going well. It were going well, but then I needed to do them megaphone to Brian, so I jumped off it. Now I forgot where I were. Just want one quick last look at the Sunbeam before my battery dies. And then we'll stick you on charge. I don't know what we were saying about it, so this video's not going to join together. But every time I get it out, it still looks just as nice. Say nice pipe, nice gaps. It's got some right nice gaps on it. I like the way that this just wiggles in. It's got a wiggle in there to bring it back in line. Customer said to me that I didn't have to do that, but if I'd not done that, then the pipe would have been flipping my light, wouldn't it? So I got it nice and inwards. This is looking from above. Got it nice and tight in. Running parallel with the bike. If you put your foot on there, just give it a bit of a push. Now it's running parallel. And that fishtail is dapper, innit? That's a proper Sunbeam fishtail, that. Actually, I posted a picture up on the internet and everyone knew what it was straight away, so basically because I've made it perfect. It looks like a Sunbeam one. But all Sunbeams run with a little pipe on like that. And all it needs doing now, it just needs a bit of braze running around there to join that collar on. Maybe a little clasp bolt adding to the bottom. But I'm leaving that as it is, because when customer comes to pick bike up, if it just leaves me for an hour, I'll have that done. Less than an hour, it's at 20 minutes. Just run a bit of braze around there, put a clasp tube on it. He can then decide where he wants that trimming to. I'd probably bring that edge to there, you know, just move it in that distance so that it's in line with the tyre. Don't actually look that bad at the moment because that little flick there
runs in on tyre. But yeah, I'd move that to there. So just move whatever that distance is of that flat, just move it all in that much. I've got another 2 of them on bench over here because he said he had another bike. He's got another Sunbeam and it's a twin port. So let's put them over here. Let's have a look at them. And then you're going to die. You're very likely going to die. So they're my other 2. So I said the same thing to the customer. I said, I don't know how long you want them. They want an 1 7/8" collar making for them again to join them onto the pipes. But yeah, literally do not. I think you might want these ones cut short. They might want to be that long, depending on how long the pipes are on bike, really. That's the hardest thing with them. Hardest thing with stuff like that, same with these, is I don't know where they're going to go on bike. I don't know where bracket, probably put the bracket further away. I have no idea where the bracket wants to be. No idea how long the collars need to be. It's all guessing. It's all just guessing, and that guessing takes a long time. Right. That were a quick once over. You've been on for 6 minutes, so hair's looking a bit sergeant, ain't it? A bit crew cutter. 6 minutes, longer than I expected that battery to last, so I'm going to put it on charge. See, I'll crack on. I might show you them. If you charged up by the end of the day, it takes forever to charge the battery up. I'll show you them megas again. We'll have a look at the Yamaha. I'll be back again soon. In a bit. Right, guys. Update. Welcome back to racing, sir. I've not looked at you on some bits. I'm rolling a ciggy, then we're going to go and have a look at a motorbike. So we're giving it you from a total different perspective today. Don't know why. Don't ask me why. I was literally just thinking, what should I do with this camera? What should I do with the camera? Where should I shoot it from? How should I do this every day? Try and make them the same. Make them start from the same spot. I just don't know. But I think we need to do them every day for them to get spread about and whatnot, so you all get to watch them, so it shares, so YouTube shares them. I think we need to do like a 5 o'clocker every day. So I'm just going to try and do some more. I've not done none recently because of that YouTube video. That 2-stroke job. Don't even know what I'm talking about. That 2-stroke job. It took like 2 months. It were a biggie, and I didn't want to share who they were for. It were for like a prototype engine, and they asked me to sign a non-disclosure. I didn't sign the non-disclosure because I said, "I'd be right. No one's going to know. It's just a set of exhaust pipes." But because of that, I don't want to disclose anything because I know that they want to keep it secret. So I just thought, we'll just leave that off the camera. I did a reel for Facebook. You might have seen it on here. There'll be one on here somewhere. All right, let me roll me smoke. I just kept on thinking, should I get camera out? Should I have a quick fag? Should I get camera out? Should I have a quick fag? And I've just been sat there for ages thinking, right, go on, let's have a fag. I've made myself a brew. That got out of one of them. And I made myself a cigar. And I just thought, right, well, I'll have a smoke first. And then it gets to a point where you just don't get the camera out. I just have a fag, and then I'm picking up bits of metal, and then I'm starting welding bits together. Before you know it, day's over. Let me spark this up, and then we'll go and have a look at this Yamaha. The Yamaha were going good yesterday. It were going really good. Let's go and have a look. Oh, fucking hell. I swear that were a bit of an eyebrow. That's a big flame, that. Right, let's go and have a look. So there you are. There is the Yamaha. I'm going to have to look about, see where pipes are. I can't remember where I was yesterday. But yeah, this has been here for a full year. It's been here since last Christmas. And let me try and remember what the guy's name is. Oh, it's called Hugh Anderson. Apparently there's Hugh Anderson that were a motorbike racer. There's also Hugh Anderson off the BBC News, isn't there? This is not Hugh Anderson off the BBC News. That'd be really weird if it were Hugh Anderson off the BBC News, wouldn't it? It's not. He's a lad that lives in Norway, and he basically wants to take this back to Norway. He's actually from London, but what he wants is a set of stainless pipes, and that's took a while to do. I think on my last video I was saying that these were off-held ends, or on the video I've just posted up, I've had that bend there made off old ends, and then I've sandbent that bottom one in, sandbent that in. I've got another one of these pipes to put on the other side, which will do. And the cigarette don't make it easy, does it? Because normally I'm struggling because I've only got one hand. Now I've got no hands. This is the second pipe. Stick this on the left. Yeah, so I think having a cigarette while making these videos isn't making the video any better. It made it a little bit easier for me, as in I got to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Right, that's second pipe on. And then I'll show you this problem, and then we'll see how we get on for the rest of the day. And basically, I'm going to make a branch. 1 bend from there to there, 1 bend from there to there. Join the 2 bends together so they both go in that same port. I've done that, but they're doing the branching in the Siamese part. Oh, that's been hard. Been extremely hard. That's my piece. So when I ordered them 2 long legs off held ends, I ordered 2 short bends as well. Spliced it on that side, spliced it on that side, and that nearly fits in. I might have to put you down and I'll go and find you a tripod, because that definitely needs 2 hands, because the pipes will try and fall off when I put them in. So if we find you a tripod, it's been a while, it's been 2 months. It's a lot cleaner in here though, it's a lot cleaner. So you can actually move about a bit more. I had to clean up because that job was that massive. I needed some space to think. So I did a clean up. You're good there, but you're floating like 2 foot off air. Let's extend somewhere. Not done that in a while. Oh, bloody hell. What I'm doing here now while you're spinning round is I'm extending the legs on tripod. I've never done this before. Don't know why I've never done that before. I've always struggled to get you high enough. And if I close that, there you go, that's as high as you are. That's perfect, isn't it? Right. I've still got my ciggy. That's my bend, I can't see what you can see. 1 minute, we're just having a few technical difficulties. Right. So that there is me Y piece, me joining in piece, my little branch. That's going to be the nice piece. This is going to look really good when it's on. At the moment, just 2 pipes, looks a bit boring. When you get this in, it's going to look mega. Problem is that I'm having to and what would that be like? And file and grind these in. By eye as well. There's not much you can do to work out where that would be. I basically put them on bench, allowed them like that, drawn a line up and said, right, yeah, that's roughly where I'm going to cut it. I've tried measuring this out, and I've drawn it up on bench to give me a rough idea of where I'd make the cuts on that. And then I keep bringing it back over here, trying it on, shave a little bit off. Every time I've shaved a little bit off, it's got better or it's got worse. Let's see if you can see me. It's got better or it's got worse. It's got worse every time. Every time I've just been thinking, that's getting worse, it's getting worse. But the more you do it, the better it gets. It's awful. It's an awful job, it's scary. So I'll put it in there and I'll get you back off the tripod. I'll do it all the way around this time though, so you can actually see what I'm doing. I've got to push that pipe out, which makes it want to fall off. Get that up into that middle port. And then try and line it all back in again like that. So, for the first try on of today, not seen it since 6 o'clock last night, it actually looks alright. I don't know what you can see there, but it might look mega in camera. Yeah, it looks good. It looks really good. Right, let's get that round, let's have a look. Yeah, it looks mighty fine. It's still going to take a lot of work to get it there. Right, you're off tripod. That's what it looks from side on. So I want it to look like a twin. The plan is to make it look like a twin. So we just want 1 pipe either side. And then we want to hide the triple on the front, but make it nice, make like a showpiece out of it, a bit of a statement out of it. And that branch in there just looks mega, doesn't it? Looks really, really well, that. My biggest problem is the gaps. He's trying to get rid of the gaps. So if I come in close and get you a bit of focus on, you see that gap at the top there? Well, that's really hard to get rid of. I've been trying to get rid of that for flipping ages. I keep filing it down. I think you'd need to take a bit off the bottom to get that to come in at the top. Obviously, the more I take off this, then that pipe, the big pipe, that swings in, doesn't it? So shave a bit off the joining in pipe, shave it, shave it, shave it, shave it, shave it. This angled long pipe is then going to swing in like that. And then that alters what you've been doing. So if I just trim that off at the angle it is now, it's not going to be the angle when you get there. That bit's the hard bit to suss out. Extremely hard to suss out. So you've got to imagine that swinging in and which bits are going to touch first as that's swinging in. And I've got to do that on both sides, so that one will swing in as well. They actually do, they want to come in a little bit there on bottoms, both pipes do. Before I had a nice tiny gap between that and that, now I've got a fair big gap. So they just want to come in a little bit more, which I know I need to shave some off the bottoms, but when I'm shaving some off the bottoms, it's creating gaps in other places. Hardest one is like that gap there, you see, through there, there's a gap on that back piece to this. That's really hard to judge because it's really hard to see. Like that's as much of it as I can see. So yeah, that's a pain in the backside. But yeah, my plan is for today is just to sit here shaving that. I might. Let me see if my fag will still work. Nope, it's gone out. So I might grab the bike. Because my plan is like I want to shave that down, try it on, shave it down, try it on, shave it down, try it on. I keep getting it off the bike, bringing it over here, doing a bit of shaving, taking it back over there. What I might do is drag the grinder over to this, or drag the bike over to here. A bit of both. I might drag the bike a bit more into the middle of the room here. Just drag it across a bit, then get grinder out. So I'm not that far away from my bench, because it's going to be a lot of walking backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. I anticipate that might take me all day to shave that in now, and just get it so that I'm happy, because I'm just going to have to take little bits out of it at a time. Hone it in. Yeah, it's going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky, right? Let's speed this video up, because you're going to get bored of me thinking. A lot of my videos are just me thinking. So yeah, that's today's plan. Today's plan's that. I will try and get the camera back out by the end of the day. That's focusing on something behind my head. Them naked women behind me. Yeah, that's my plan. My plan is we'll do that, and I'll try and get camera out by the end of the day. And if we not get it out by the end of the day, we'll have a look at it again tomorrow. I'm going to try and do daily updates again. I'll be back again soon. In a bit, lads.